We're live.
Okay, we're live. Hey guys, it's Keely, live from Sew with a Kiss. It's Tuesday at noon. Here I am, most of the time. Okay, we got a lot that came in this last week, didn't we, Jeannie?
We do.
Oh, we got a lot of work to do. Right now, most of it's just sitting around. All I'm just looking at is like, so much to do. So we'll just start digging through here. We got a new yarn in from Louisa Harding. I've kind of pulled some out. Isn't it pretty? It's a tweed. It's a chainette. It changes, kind of the long color repeats. It's called Tola Tweed. And it's a merino blend wool. It has merino wool, cotton, an eco-friendly recycled nylon blend. And it's machine washable. And what is it? Air and weight. Kind of cool. She has nice patterns for it, but there's so much you could do with it. We're seeing a baby blanket. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So we got that. It's soft. Love, love, love that yarn. Over here, coastal cotton. We've had the coastal cotton in the ocean spray colors, which are really fun. This is just a nice worsted weight cotton, practical, good price, and it's a nice yarn. So we decided to add the solids. Now, you're like, wow, Keely, you bought 4 solids. No, I did not buy 4 solids. I bought a whole bunch more than 4 solids. This is just all that was ready to ship now. So this is kind of like spring is starting to come in, but we'll see the rest of this later because we bought at least a dozen colors, didn't we? Yeah, of the solids. And we already have this. We've just added more, and that's just where it is. Pom-poms, look at them all. Yes, we got a big shipment of pom-poms in. These are the Ikigai pom-poms. And just like all of our pom-poms, they're the ones that tie on. These are faux fur, which means, no animals were murdered. But we have the amethyst. This is called, I think, cotton candy, indigo, foxy. Yeah, you're going to be doing the Garth and Wayne foxy lady thing for a while. And then, of course, these colors, the luxe ones. So we needed a fresh stock of pom-poms. Over here, Jeannie, if I run you around, I'll let you run around. Some new notions then from a little company out of Prince Edward Island. Look how cute these stitch toppers are. They've already been selling. We're going to be out soon. I'm going to have to order more, but they're just adorable. And then the spiral cable needles, which is a really cool concept. Of course, we got the colorful ones. All right, I'll come closer. You can stay over there. Okay, these are new needle starter sets from Likey, and they have the short tips in them. Very carefully. But sometimes maybe you don't want to buy a full set because the full set has the more expanded range. But this has mainly like the sizes you use. This is for make the short circulars, like a 16-inch and 20. But it comes with 3 through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But look how cute they are. I mean, they fit in the palm of your hand. I think it's the tiny size that really won me over. Right now we have umber and driftwood. We have the blue ones. We have the multicolors. We have others coming in. But yeah, these are the new little guys. They're 75, and like I said, it just kind of helps fill in those short tips. A lot of times people will buy the regular sets with the long tips, the standard size 5-inch tips, and come in to get like a 16-inch cable, and I'm like, no, won't work. Like, sure it will. I'm like, try it, because you can't, unless you can knit with your needle straight up and down, no. So you've got to have the shorter tips if you're doing like a hat or something small. So those are really super cool. So, and it saves you having to invest in the bigger sizes. Now, of course, if you need past a size 7, we have those sets, and that would be the practical thing, but I just want one that I can hold in my hand. I thought it was cute. Okay, this is another yarn that we've been selling like crazy. This is, again, in the practical range. Practical but nice. Just because it's not expensive does not mean that it's not a nice yarn. This is a Spirit DK, and we just got the 5 new shades in. We have a bunch over there already, but the 5, look how fun colors. So we're glad to get that in. Mini weaving looms. I missed those last week. We can't keep these in stock. I think we have a class coming up. Was it February or March? We don't remember. We have a class coming up sometime. Look at our class schedule on how to do this. These are not only for patching holes, but they're actually for adding decor. It's called visible mending, and you use it to make little designs all over it. It's really cool to do. So we'll be doing a class on that, and we have them in stock. They're hard to keep in stock. They've been really super popular. Okay, let's see what else is going on. I told you I had a lot today, didn't I, Jeannie? Got a list. You come over here. We're just going to run around the store. I think I got through all the new stuff. We're gearing up for our February knit along, and Jeannie is almost done with the project. You can see it's still on the needles. Look how pretty it's turning out. You have to kind of see the whole design. This is Ulukane. It's from Yiğitcan. He's the Turkish designer that's so awesome. And we just love their designs. This is what do we use? Harvest, fingering, and Spiral Grain. I've just gone stupid here. Spiral Grain Sport. And it is so beautiful. It is slip stitches and little baubles here and there. Beautiful. So we hope you join us for this knit along coming up next month. We start that next week, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, next week. It's our project for next week. We have other fun things going on. We have our party. Everybody keeps asking, no, I like to throw a party. What are we doing in the spring? February 28th, it's a Friday. Starting at 4, we're having game night. It's going to be so much fun. It'll be knitting-themed game night. You're going to win prizes. We have prizes, food, fun. You know, I always throw on a good time. And we have really cool parting gift for all of our contestants who want to come. You don't have to play. You can just come and enjoy. But that's Friday, February 28th. So the sign-up's on our website now. So you sign up. We don't take that many. In fact, we've had a limit registration for this one just because of the nature of what we're doing. It's going to kind of reduce the number of places we have to poke people. So we expect that it will fill up pretty quick, especially now that word's getting out that party coming up. And we're having a little bit of a sale. We're having a very unusual sale. It's an overstock sale. I've never done a sale like this before because it's not, normally if we have a sale, it's like this yarn's on sale. Well, what we have found out is for some reason we wind up with like way too many of some things. I don't know what happens. It's either an oops or a mental moment or like how many balls of lime green cotton glacé do we need? I go back there, I'm like, what happened here? You know, it's not like lime green's a hot color. So for some of our yarns, we are just really deeply stocked on some shades, way too deeply stocked, or they're discontinued shades and we're trying to, you know, get our color range in to allow us to expand for new colors. It's a little heavy on row in our sale. We have some other yarns included too, and some Knitter's Pride knitting needles that we're moving on. So the best way to shop this sale is not to come just, you know, crashing in the door because you can't just necessarily look at the display. We couldn't mark every single color on sale. But if you go to our website, right from the front page, you can link in. It'll take you to what is included in the overstock sale. 40% off, so it's a pretty good deal. Now, if you do want to come in the store, you can always shop online and then pick it up in store. Or, I mean, we're not saying you can't shop in store, but buy all of the yarns that are included. We've put a little sign kind of like this, and it has a QR code you can scan. It's just going to take you to the website. That way you can see which of the colors in the display are on sale before you get all crazy and fall in love with one. That is not. Of course, you can always buy it at full price if you love it that much. So our overstock sale, that'll go on through the end of the month while we kind of try to clear out because we've got to make room for all of this mess. Beginner Bunch is this Saturday, so if you've been wanting to learn or get better or join us or just expand on stuff, if you've never knit or crocheted before, totally new concept to you, or if it's been like so long you just need to start from scratch, we do that in the morning at 10:30, and we do knit and crochet together at the same time. We can commingle, right, Jeannie? It works out. And then in the afternoon, we have our Beyond Beginner Bunch. And that's for people who've come to the first class and are looking to move to we have a series of projects you can work through, or we have just kind of open projects that we can suggest. And that's part of to me, the class is picking out what you're doing. You know, it's nice when we just go to like, do this project, but you get to the point where we need to teach you how to pick out a project and find the yarn. There's a lot to it. We're here for that. That's what differentiates your LYS from a self-serve or online where you don't get people. And even though, I always say, even though we're online, a lot of our customers don't live here, we're here, you know, we're real people. We're not just a bunch of people who don't knit, pulling orders and sticking them in a box. We're always happy to help. Customer service isn't limited to just coming in the store because whether you live near or far, you're one of our peeps. I guess that's all I got. Have I missed anything? I made a list. What? Oh, hats. I forgot. I didn't put it on the list.
Oh, that's why.
It's not on my list. We got a box of hats in from Shirley in Virginia. Thank you, Shirley. She's one of our sample knitters. And if you're wondering why we're so excited about knitted hats, we hand these out at Halloween to all of the children of our town who come around Halloweening, trick-or-treating. We give out, at least 1,200 a year. You know, I've calculated, since we've been doing this, I think that we have given away enough hats for at least half of our population of our town to have a hat. That's the impact of this program. Yes, we're going to keep going until everybody in Guthrie conceivably could have had a hat, but yeah, at least half the population of Guthrie. We've handed out that many over the years, so that's really exciting, and these kids need them, keeps them warm, and that makes them happy. They love the hats. In fact, I've heard that they get them at Halloween to trick or treat, and they sleep in them. They won't even take them off. Forget the costume. They want to sleep in their hat. That's how much these mean. So thank you, Shirley, and thank you to all of you who do send in hats. So if you're sitting there cold and have yarn that you don't know what to do with, want to whip out a hat, we're happy to take them. It doesn't matter if you make one hat, two hats. We'll take whatever yarns, whatever pattern you want to use. We just ask that if you could try to make them big enough to fit a kid, because they are big, have bigger heads than you think. Sometimes we get the little like doll size. Don't get me wrong; sometimes dolls get hats. They're happy to get the little ones, or if we have tiny ones left over, we send them to the NICU. But we, just ask not, preemie hats, please. But we're not picky, right? Hey, they love them all. We haven't had a bad hat yet. Okay, I guess that's all. I don't know what we're going to do next week. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be lively, right? It always is. Bye.